check, 1, 2, 3. Hey, can you hear me okay through the mic? I just got on right now. Can you hear me? Check, 1, 2, 3. Check, 1, 2, 3. Say that again. Oof. Also, your camera audio is pretty loud again. Check, 1, 2, 3. Check, 1, 2, 3. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jennifer. You can hear me okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. And if you could maybe just turn the camera volume down a smidge. It's a little loud. Okay. Coming to you a few minutes early here on Atlanta Flights Live. I'm Jen Nittoso. Thanks for joining us this morning. Mother Nature has allowed us to get some takeoffs and landings in this morning after a very wet day yesterday. It rained on and off pretty much all day around Metro Atlanta yesterday. Little refresh there, folks. Sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, we had a lot of rain around Metro Atlanta yesterday. Parts of the metro area were under a flash flood warning for a bit. It looks pretty likely we're going to get some more rain this afternoon. However, I think we should have a good 2 or 3 hours here this morning to be together and talk about airplanes and runways and flight and travel and whatever else I say we could talk about. My mic over a little bit. There we go. So, let me see who's in the chat here this morning. Hello to Sue Major. Chris, hi, how are you? Plain Mad, good morning. Martin Smith from Michigan, what's up? Joshua, good morning to you. Nimrod Greeny, hey, hey. Good morning to our moderator. Gosh, you told me how to say this the other day, and I am forgetting, but I think I wrote it down somewhere. But we're going to go with XL until I can find the right pronunciation. Good morning. Chapo Man, hey, hi, hello. Oh, let's see. PA Flyer, hey, hi, how are you? All right, getting ready to go here. I'm looking for you on my flight radar. Where are you? Okay, this is Delta 2699 going to Oklahoma City, Boeing 717. Taking off from west to east this morning. Kevin McShane, I am in my professional audio studio, which is not far from Atlanta Airport, and then we have a photographer on site. Zaris. Zaris, am I saying that right? This is Delta 1563 going to Chicago. Boeing 757 there. You guys hear me okay, or should I turn up the volume a little bit? Zyrus. Gotcha. Sebastian, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Just ticked up the volume a little bit there. Thank you, Sue Major. You are a major help. Lame, sorry. All right, let's see. What can ground do for us this morning? Just sending a quick message to my camera person there. This UPS plane, headed for DFW, that's a 767. UPS on the way out here. Wheels up for Dallas, going to DFW, where the temperature currently is 81 degrees. Winds there out of the east at 9 miles an hour. Here on the home front, we are at a cool 66 degrees at Hartsfield-Jackson right now. The time is 10:03 EDT. I'm Jennifer Nittoso. You are watching Atlanta Flights Live. Hey, hi everybody. What's up? Zyrus. Will you tell us your flight info so I can write it down and we can be on the lookout tomorrow, assuming The weather is cooperative. This is 1073 coming in from Baltimore. Boeing 757 there. Hello, Brian in Greensboro. How are you? This is Southwest 3504. Going to Houston, Boeing 737. 82 degrees this morning in Houston with winds out of the south-southeast at 13 miles an hour. Wheels up for Southwest 3504. Going with your music school. Oh, that's interesting. What do you play? Got my water in here. I think I forgot my Diet Coke, which is, you know, going to be a 911 here shortly. How did I manage to do that? Oh, the Coke-manity. Oh, interesting. So is Atlanta your final destination, or are you going elsewhere? Final destination sounds a little ominous. Is it Atlanta your last stop, or are you just flying through? Quadzi Gray Jr. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? "53 people in the chat this morning." 51. Ooh, 2 people just left. Sorry. Just waiting for a plane to take off, that's all. This is Delta 2681. Going to Madison, Boeing 717. Wheels up there, Madison. It's like 10 degrees warmer in Madison, Wisconsin than it is here this morning, you guys. It's 75 degrees there right now. Joshua, I am lacking my Diet Coke at the moment. Other than that, I'm doing all right. are now up to 68 degrees at the airport. Atlanta Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, the world's busiest airport. Atlanta for 2 nights, Nashville, Cincinnati, Pennsylvania, New York, Washington. Look at all that. So are you performing in all of those places? Or are you here to see live music? Hear live music, I guess, technically. This is Delta 2556 going to Des Moines. The Boeing 717 there. Oh, Martin Smith, you are very kind. Thank you. I think today is our 2-week anniversary. Uh-oh. I might have started a thing. XL. Martin, you probably told me before, but tell me again where you're checking in from. And any new peeps to the chat, don't be shy. Pop in. Say hi. Tell me where you're from. Good morning, or good afternoon in your case, Doros. Coming from Cyprus. Is it a hot day in Cyprus? Is it ever not a hot day in June in Cyprus? This is United 1850 going to Houston, Airbus A320 there. 82 degrees at Houston George Bush Intercontinental Airport right now. Felt like a lot of T's. This is Delta Connection 173, headed to South Bend in a what? What's that you say? Mitsubishi CRJ 900LR. Right, Michigan. Sorry, Martin. I'm trying, doing my best. I need a whiteboard. Ernest, checking in from Savannah. Good morning. Hi, how are you? This is the point where I would drink some Diet Coke. I don't have any. You guys, I have to go get it. I just have to. I'll be back in 1 minute. Hang tight. Christ, where did you guys? That was a close one. Oh, it is Plane-a-Palooza coming around the opposite bend. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 9-ish planes stacking up, getting ready to go. This is Delta 1850 going to San Jose del Cabo in a Boeing 737. San Jose del Cabo is northeast of Cabo San Lucas. Temperature there this morning is 75 degrees. Clear, sunny skies. I don't believe we have seen the sun since Sunday, maybe? Oh, you are welcome, Martin. We are glad you are enjoying it. Also, I will probably ask 10 more times where you're from. I'm going to try not to, but there's oatmeal where the remembers part of my brain used to be. 12A like midnight or 12 noon XL? That is totally sticking up for me. Midnight. So, midnight tonight or midnight tomorrow night, Friday night into Saturday? Either way, we're not going to be able to catch you live. But if I'm awake, I'll look at my flight tracker radar and be like, ooh, ooh. No, I got you, Martin. I got you now. Michigan Delta fan. We're good for today. I'm just saying, like, next time. And possibly the additional 9 times. And not just you, everybody. Disappearing into the clouds there. Oof. Now you see it, now you don't. This is Delta 2147 going to Springfield, Boeing 717. Springfield Branson National Airport at 75 degrees right now with winds out of the east at 9 miles an hour. Goodbye. That cloud deck is low this morning, huh? Spooky. Coming in from Chicago, O'Hare, Delta 1367, Boeing 757. Good morning, Shannon Pruitt in Claremont. Hi, how are you? I'm Jennifer in Atlanta. This is Delta 870. Nope, I lied. This is still our flight taking off. I think that was Atlanta to Spokane, we just saw taking off there. My brain does not want to accept that we're going west to east this morning. Safe travels, XL. I hope you can check in along the way and tell us how your travels are going and what you're up to. This is Delta 1432 going to Dallas, Airbus A319. We'll be waiting, XL. We will be here. Good morning, David in Boston. How are you? How's life in New England this morning? That is North Terminal Parkway, where you're seeing all those cars in the background. Very close to the bend on the west side of the north runways. This is Delta 1418, headed for Providence, Airbus A320. Good morning, Karen. How are you? Karen Hayes checking in from insert location here. Look at all those planes. Look at all those planes lined up to go, you guys. Cool. Kind of fun. Having the flights go out this way this morning, we get a different look at things. The sacred tree of aviation does not birth the flights this morning, the ones coming in. Oof! And they're out. That was Delta 2700 going to Knoxville. Airbus A319. Oh, Chris, you just beat me to it. I was just looking it up. We're on the same wavelength, apparently. Coming in from Nashville, this is Southwest 2808. It's a Boeing 737 to chin down. Writing that down in my notebook of important stuff, the Windy app. Sunny. What's that? I've heard of it. Don't remember it. Yes, Doros, the cloud deck or the ceiling from the ground straight up is 600 feet, Chris says, which is very low. Oh, that's good. That's good, Chris. I'm definitely going to check that out. Okay, this is Delta 2775 going to Minneapolis, Airbus A321. It's a 2-year-old plane. Wheels are up. You want to bet it's warmer in Minneapolis this morning. It is much warmer. It is 81 degrees at 9:28 in Minneapolis, and that is goodbye plane. That is definitely warm for 9 o'clock in the morning in Minneapolis in June. I don't necessarily mind the cooler weather, but the constant rain. My dogs do not want to go out to piddle. I have to wipe their muddy paws when they come in. My one dog, Ralph, doesn't like to have his paws wiped, so it usually turns into some sort of drama. Eight planes stacked up, ready to go. A couple more about to join them. This is 1660 going to St. Louis, Boeing 737. "59 folks in the chat. If you are new here at Atlanta Flights Live, welcome. Yay, you found us. We are officially 2 weeks old as of today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss a minute of Atlanta Flights Live. We are scheduled to go tomorrow around lunchtime. Once again, weather permitting, although the rain chances, at least the last time I looked, are a little lower for tomorrow. This is Flight 2186 Delta coming in from Richmond, Boeing 757. Marion, I don't understand. What are you talking about? Are you talking about like a UFO? Or maybe like a meteor? Oh, yes, I've heard of it. I'm not too familiar. Yes. Aviation Dude 334. At this point, we are not planning to stream on Saturday, but I think we're going to do a couple of hours Sunday evening. That is the plan. Again, weather permitting. Yes, after today, our rain chances are low. Tomorrow, Saturday. On the lower side, Sunday. Monday looking a 50-50 shot. But yeah, once we get through today, maybe we will see that great meteor in the sky again. Oh, hey. Good morning. Good morning, friend. Coming in from Detroit, that is Spirit 3901. Airbus A320. Banana phone. Our first banana of the morning. Definitely, Marion. Could use a little drying out. I like to walk outside. Gets the crazy out a little bit, and I really haven't been able to do that this week. This is Delta Connection 4151 to Charleston, heading out on a Mitsubishi CRJ-900LR. Aviation Dude 334, we like to think so. It is definitely busy, and there are some good places to spot from right near the airport, so we are happy to be here. World domination is our mission. And by world domination, I mean watching more planes and talking to more people. Delta 2023. Headed for, nope, I lied. Delta 774 headed for Seattle. Now you see it, now you don't. Boeing 757. Of a sort. Okay, rolling out here, Delta 406 going to Bozeman, Boeing 757. 36 degrees at 8:37 Mountain Time in Bozeman this morning. Skies are clear. Bozeman is at 4,400 feet elevation. As compared to 1,026 feet here at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, the world's busiest airport. Tim Brown flexing in the chat because it's sunny where he is. Hi. It is gloomy, but at least for the time being dry here in Atlanta. This is Delta Connection 5401 going to Baton Rouge in a Mitsubishi CRJ 900LR. Paolo, hey, hi, how are you? Godfather 3000 is in the UK right now. Aviation 304 has entered the chat. Hi, how are you? we are, Godfather 3000, the world's busiest airport. So unless you're there at dark 30 in the international terminal, it is pretty busy a lot of the time, inside and out. This is Delta 1771 going to Toronto, Airbus A320. Wheels up for Delta 1782, going to San Pedro Sula, Airbus A319. San Pedro Sula is in Guatemala, I think. It's very close to the border with Honduras, so I'm trying to... No, I think it is in Honduras. Honduras. This is Delta 2398 going to Hapeville, Boeing 737. What's up? For Louisville. There you see it. Next in line for takeoff, Delta 1983, headed to Belize City, Boeing 737. 88 friends in the chat right now. If you're new, welcome. Happy to have you. I'm Jennifer, and I'm the host of Atlanta Flights Live. Atlanta's #1 destination for landings and takeoffs at Hartsfield-Jackson. Also, as far as I know, the other one. But I'm just going to keep saying #1 until somebody tells me not to. And we're out. Hello, it is true. We are a pretty big airport. Not the biggest, just the busiest. Southwest 163 going to Midway, Boeing 737. Cloudy and 75 at Midway in Chicago this morning. Are we gonna get a twofer? Are we gonna get a twofer? Maybe? No, but we do get a disappearing act. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. This is Sun Country Airlines going to Portland, Boeing 737. I believe this is our first Sun Country plane on Atlanta Flights Live that I can recall. This Boeing 737 for Sun Country is an 11-year plane. I don't think I've ever flown Sun Country. Anybody in the chat ever flown with them? Sun Country disappearing into the clouds. Yeah, I can't say I know a whole lot about them. This is 2908 to Kansas City, Boeing 757. Rolling out, Delta 874 going to Boise, Airbus A321, Aviation due 334. Sun Country is like an ultra low cost airline that is also a holiday airline along with charter flights. Okay. Doros, Dubai is the second busiest airport in the world? Is that what you're telling me? I did not know that. I honestly can't believe it took me this long to think of this song for when the planes are all stacked up. Mm-hmm. 27 seconds is all you get. How did I not think of that until now? Don't answer that. That was 1641 going to Houston, Airbus A320. So many planes, so little time. I mean, really, we have plenty of time. We're going to be here for another 2+ hours. This is Delta 2723 going to Salt Lake City, Airbus A321. 5-year-old plane. Salt Lake City at 61 degrees right now. Skies are overcast. Winds are calm. Paolo, we definitely have big traffic energy this morning for sure. Delta 815 headed to Dallas, Airbus A321. This is a 1-year-old plane. Goodbye. Interesting, Marion. As my regulars know, Newark Airport is the airport that I flew in and out of growing up. And I liked Newark Airport. Is it fancy? No. Is it pretty? But I just like that it's easy to get in and out of. And that there's emergency pizza and bagels at the, inside security or right at security. In case you have a pizza or bagel emergency. This is Flight 2042 going to Memphis, Boeing 737. Oh, hello. Hello, Frontier. Where did you go? That was Frontier with Cubby the Bear livery that we just saw roll by. Wow, Marion. Did you love that job? Oh, there we are. Hello. Cubby just coming in from Denver. Flight 454. Airbus A321. For those of you who are new to us, the Frontier planes are my favorite planes because they have fun animals on the tail, and I am easily amused. Oh, really? That's cool. You know why? Because people from New Jersey are awesome. Fact. Sound is a little baby head now. Phoenix Air Charter, Beach 58 Baron, coming in from Kansas City, Delta 443. This is Spirit 233 going to DFW, Airbus A320. Nice looking shot right there of our banana. Or it was. And now it's gone. Oh, ding ding. Top of the hour here. It is 11 a.m. at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. I'm Jen Nittoso. You are watching Atlanta Flights Live. Atlanta's #1 plane spotting live stream, hosted by me. We are blessed with some quiet weather this morning here at Hartsfield after an exceptionally rainy day yesterday. Not much in the way of severe weather, but lots of heavy rain. There were some flash flood warnings yesterday. This is Delta 1941 to Puerto Vallarta, Boeing 737. That's all right, Doros. We won't, we won't dock your pay for that. So right now, this month, Dubai is right behind Atlanta for being the busiest, but overall, Dallas and Denver are behind Atlanta as the busiest airports. Is that Cubby still floating around in the background there? Hey, Cubby. I mean, if we want to get into it, Chris, we can totally get into it. You know me. Upper level low, cut off from the jet stream, gets lost, gets sad, wanders around Walmart, doesn't know how to get to the customer service desk to page its parents. Just sitting and spinning over the southeast the last few days. But for the next 48 hours, it is starting to drift north, and now it can be somebody else's problem. This is Flight 324 going to San Francisco, Boeing 757. People in the chat. Hi, what's up? How are you? Oof. Hey, Rick W. Glug glug. $10.5 of rain in Vero Beach, and it's what, the 22nd of June? It's a lot. Rolling out, Delta 1830 to Guatemala City, Diet Coke time, to Guatemala City, Boeing 757. Barracuda, UK. It's not unusual for us to be cloudy and rainy in June for one reason or another. In this case, it's a low pressure system that can't find its mommy. But we also get what's called the wedge here in Atlanta, where a system stalls off to our east and it rotates around and brings cooler weather down from the northeast and the mid-Atlantic, and it just rides all the way down the eastern base of the Appalachians, and it gets caught. And if you look at it on the map, it looks kind of like a wedge with a cloud cover. Makes it cool, drizzly or rainy, gray. So when it's not that in June, it is hot and sunny and humid. But then we get these blocks where it is gray and rainy. And that has definitely been the case here the last several days. Coming in from DC, this is Delta 2846. We're scheduled to land at 8:54. Touching down a smidge late, Airbus A320. Yeah, in this case, Barracuda, we've just got this low pressure system that's hanging out. That's Delta 1929 going to Monterey, Airbus A320. Delta 1302 going to Cincinnati, Boeing 717. Wheels up. Coming in from O'Hare, American 2039, Airbus A319. Our wheels are down. NetJets 844 going to Ocala in a Cessna 700 Citation Longitude, and that is a brand spanking new plane. CW Media, you took the words right out of my mouth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you can always find us. Yesterday, we had to axe our live stream because of the weather. So are those contrails I was just seeing? That was cool. Or am I hallucinating? Delta 2344 coming in from Greenville, Spartanburg, going 717. So yesterday when we had to cancel, we immediately rescheduled for today, so you should have gotten a notification. Also, I updated on my Twitter feed. If you're not following me, you can find me at the highly original at Jen Nittoso. Posted a little video of our rainy afternoon here. And I will do my best to always post if a scheduled live gets postponed or sacked or adjusted. Is it Ebby or Evie? Quadra, checking in from Germany. Hi, hello, how are you? Nice to have you here. 102 people in the chat. This is Delta 894 headed for San Diego, Airbus A321. 63 degrees in San Diego this morning. Still sitting at 68 degrees here at Hartsfield-Jackson. Winds out of the southeast at 7 miles an hour. Coming in from Cincinnati, this is Delta 2962, going 737. Hey, Doros. Different strokes for different folks. It's cool. You like the clean lines. I like the fuzzy critters. Feathery critters. Scaly critters. I am open to all critters on my livery. That is United 626 headed for O'Hare, Boeing 737. Delta 2777 going to Little Rock, Boeing 737. What's up there? Coming in from Philly. Oh, those contrails this morning are cool. We don't usually get to see that when the planes come in the other way. Delta 1444 from Philadelphia, Boeing 757. Heading out. Oh, it is. That is Frontier 1698 with Piper the White Pelican livery. Coming and going so quickly with the cloud deck this morning. I'm not getting to play some of my songs. Hopefully we'll get another Frontier livery soon so I can play some Def Leppard. If this is your first time here with us on Atlanta Flights Live, ooh, I'm struggling this morning. My mouth parts aren't listening to my brain parts. If you're new, welcome. Hi, how are you? My name's Jen. I'm the host who can occasionally complete sentences without slurring. Who are you? Where are you from? Do you like coffee or tea in the morning? Iced or hot? Barracuda, I am getting the impression that that varies a little bit from day to day. We had a few international flights come in during this time frame a couple days ago. Not so much this morning so far. I think our biggest plane so far this morning was a UPS plane. Coming in from Raleigh, this is 2634, Airbus A321. Aviation, do you really have lemonade for breakfast? Is that true? (13:05) to Nashville, Boeing 737, rolling out here. Up for Nash Vegas. Yep. Coming in from the west this morning. Made my brain hurt for about the first hour, but I think I'm on track now. People in the chat right now. Delta connection, 5341 going to the Noog. I'm in CRJ 701. Hello. Hello, hello. Hi. Who are you, cutie? Cody and Dakota the Coyotes livery. That is Frontier 155 going to Cancun. Aw. You coyotes are going to the beach. Have fun. Airbus A321 there. Than never. Animal for the Frontier livery. Right on its heels. Back-to-back musical cues. Spirit 1361 going to Las Vegas, Airbus A319. This is Southwest 591 coming in from Baltimore on a brand new Boeing 737 MAX 8. Ta-ding! 757 to LAX, Airbus A321. This is my, we got 100 people in the chat song. Atlanta flavor for extra credit. Got a tiny bit of a lull here. I'm gonna stand up and do a stretchy. Sitting is the new smoking. Everybody stand up and stretch. This is Delta 592, headed to Cancun, going 757. I'm still stretching. Marion, true story, I'm in an Apple Rings challenge, so I have to get my stand hours in so I get my points. Because everything's a competition. If the side effect is, you guys all get a little stretchy in there too. More the better. This is Delta 555 going to Las Vegas, going 757. Not quite the conga line we had before, but 4 planes here getting ready to go. Leading us off here, this is American 2367 to O'Hare. That was an Airbus A319. This is Delta 456 coming in from Boston, Airbus A321. The wheels are down on that one. Let's see a banana. Perhaps getting ready to split. Somebody stop me. This is Air. Is it? Yeah, Air Canada Express. Flight 950. Going to Toronto in a Mitsubishi CRJ 900LR. Uh-oh. Banana plane disappearage. Coming in, 1438 from Detroit. Delta. Boeing 737. DW has entered the chat. Good morning. How are you? What's happening? This is Delta 709 to Bentonville, Boeing 717. After a few days in Houston, San Francisco should feel pretty nice, DW. This is Delta 1622 going to El Paso, Boeing 737. Hi Ken, how are you? What's shaking? Glad to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Delta 2523 coming in from Cleveland, Boeing 737. This is Delta 2374 going to Jackson, Boeing 717. Rounding the bend here, Delta 1704 going to Austin, Airbus A321. Incoming banana. Spirit 770 coming to us from Orlando. Wheels are down. Airbus A320. We do have a little bit of a lull here in our departure, so I am going to take this opportunity to get more of my sweet, sweet nectar of life. I will be back in 2. Matthew White, thank you so much for your super sticker, which I think is a smiling or perhaps plotting fox. We are a brand new show, so your support is very much appreciated. I think we have 2 newbies in the chat today. Their names are Ralph and Monkey. They are my dogs. I just walked into the kitchen to get some more Diet Coke, and they are in the living room watching Atlanta Flights Live on television. They may not be very good in the chat, though. Lack of opposable thumbs and all. This is Delta 1879 going to Indianapolis, Boeing 737. We have an international flight coming in. Where from? Is this it right here? Yes, there it is. Coming in from Amsterdam. Finally this morning. This is Delta 71, Airbus A330. Thank you, Jean, for joining us and for a thumbs up. Aviation, hi, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Next Jet has entered the chat. Hi, how are you? What's happening? Aviation, where are you coming to us from? Or I guess I could have just said, where are you from? Where are you? Where? Working and lurking, always allowed. We love our lurkers. But we love it even more when our lurkers come out of the dark to say hi. You can scurry back in again if you need to. Touching down, that was 648 coming in from Asheville, Boeing 717. I have friends who are on their way to Asheville today from Atlanta. They have very strict instructions to bring me a donut from Stay Glazed. Ooh la la. Flight from Paris due in 30 minutes from now. Touching down, this is 2868 coming from Louisville, Boeing 717. China Air 747 should be in about 6 minutes. Ken, you got a line on whether that's the northern runways or the southern ones? I'm looking on my radar. Oh, I think I might see it. Nope. That's from Anchorage. Oh, there it is. There it is. China Airlines Cargo. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd you go? I had it. That's 2542 going to New Orleans, Boeing 757. This is Delta 392 coming in from DC, Airbus A321. Hi, Sailing Lake. How are you? We try and keep it smooth here. I cannot find that China flight on the radar, and China Air flight is making me insane. I had it, and then I lost it. I can't find it again. I am well, thank you for asking. Where are you from? Oh, hey, me too. How about that? Well, I am not originally from Atlanta, but I've been here for 17 years. Oh, there we are. Hey, everybody. China Airlines cargo coming from Anchorage. Does that get a pow? It's an international airline, but it came from Anchorage. What are the rules here, you guys? It's a Boeing 747. I mean, I make the rules, so... There we go. I say it gets an air horn. If you object to my pow, 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 pow on a flight that technically came from Anchorage, the complaint department will be open from 11:01 p to 11:03 p. And then it will be closed for the rest of today. I see little Frontier plane there. I mean, not really little, but with little friends on it. This is Delta 319 going to Santa Ana, Boeing 757. Yep, we got it, Ken. Fortunately, our photographer had an eye on it. I kept clicking on it and seeing it was from Anchorage, and that scrambled my brain. Sailing Lake, we have had many 757s this morning. Are you into those? Are those your thing? We have some 757 fans in the chat often. A little quiet for the departures at the moment. Coming in from St. Louis, this is 2656, Airbus A321 there. Sailing Lake flying on a 757 to St. Thomas on Tuesday. Oh, that sounds wonderful. I am jelly. Strawberry, though, or raspberry, not grape. Grape jelly is gross, you guys, right? Gross. The south runway, that was 2519 coming in from Savannah, 737 there. Refuel in Anchorage. Okay, so still coming from China. Pow, 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 pow. Valid. Complaints department not opening. Overtime canceled. Southwest 1267 rolling out for Jackson. That's a Boeing 737. Oh, ding, top of the hour. 12 noon here at Hartsfield-Jackson International in Atlanta, the world's busiest airport. I'm your host, Jennifer Nittoso. You're watching Atlanta Flights Live. Atlanta's #1 live plane spotting show, hosted by me. Let's go with that. We are a new show. We're wee babies, only 2 weeks old. So we are very happy to have you here. If you're new, I would love it if you would pop into the chat, tell me where you're from. If you prefer to lurk, we love lurkers too. We are entering hour 3 today. Lucky enough to get a break from the wet weather that we have been experiencing the last few days here in Metro Atlanta. Been a lot of rain, a lot of clouds. Yesterday, not a lot of thunder and lightning. That stayed pretty well off to our south, but many heavy downpours. My garage is partially flooded. I could really do without that. Thank you very much. Coming in on the south side, what? Southwest 539 coming in from Fort Lauderdale, Boeing 737. Gene, I think we had this conversation the other day about A380s. I don't know if we ever came up with a definitive answer. Someone said no, and then someone else said rarely. And I'm not sure what the answer is. Drinking from my giant rose gold cup of Diet Coke right now. Hygiene. It's the Diet Coke that keeps me peppy. That is Delta 2200 going to Columbus, Airbus A320. See if I can conjure up that information for you. ETH Digital Docs. Unless I am reading it wrong. ET 518 is coming in tomorrow. But somebody in the chat, back me up if I'm wrong. Also, CW Media, LOL, with the lurkers. This is Delta 954 going to Portland, Boeing 737. If you haven't already, we would love it if you would like and subscribe to Atlanta Flights Live. All things being equal, and by things I mean the weather, we will be back tomorrow. We're looking at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. tomorrow. We're trying out different blocks of time to see what works well for catching the funsies flying in and out and making it the most convenient for viewers both domestically and internationally. If there is a particular time of day that you prefer, hit me in the chat, but do me a solid and make it Eastern Daylight Time, so I can write it down and not have to convert a bunch of times when I go back to look at my notes. There are no wrong answers. Nice shot there. That is Delta 2507 touching down from Memphis. Boeing 737. This is Flight 467 going to Denver, Airbus A321. That's a 2-year-old plane. Little lull in departures for the moment. That means it's time to stand up. Get in that big stretch. Marion, you're supposed to get up every hour, or so the internet says. Once an hour. And also that's what my Apple Rings challenge makes me do. I mean, you know, you can lie to me and tell me that you got up and stretched when you didn't. I'll never know. But you're only cheating yourself. I also take it as an opportunity to open the door to my audio booth, because it gets warm in here as I expel a whole lot of hot air over the course of 3 hours. If you know what I mean, and I think you do. So I'm still standing up, but now I have to squat so I can get close enough to the microphone to tell you that is Delta 710 coming in from Phoenix. and an Airbus A321. Ken's got his eye on a croissant plane for us. Hopefully we're going to catch that. Should be coming in about 3 minutes. So I will finish my squats before then. Barracuda. I have skills, hobbies, things I'm good at. Gardening is not one of them. It is just not my thing, but I admire people who do it, especially people who can keep a vegetable garden together. All right, Ken. Looking for that flight coming in from Paris. Where are you at? This is Southwest 3310 coming from Midway, Boeing 737. Oh, I see Delta 83 on the radar coming in from Paris. Not on screen at the moment, but it's an Airbus A350. I believe that is headed for the southern runway, but we should hopefully be able to catch it. Southwest to Little Rock in a brand new Boeing 737 MAX. All right, Harry, where are you at? This is Delta 2934, headed to St. Louis, Boeing 737. Yeah, I got this one, Ken. I mean, I got it on my radar. We're going to do our best to get it. It's an estimated 12:17 arrival now, so we got a couple more minutes. Coming in here, Delta 1285 from Richmond. There's a Boeing 757 for our 757 fans. I spy right there? Is that our friend from Paris? I believe it is. I was Delta 83 coming from Charles de Gaulle, Paris, Airbus A350. I don't know what this song is. I just typed in French music. This is what I got. You win some, you lose some, am I right? That was an Airbus A350. Did I already say that? Well, I just said it again. But for the person who asked about 380s earlier, Marion says gate F3 is for Airbus A380s. Touching down, this is Delta 546 coming from Baltimore. It's a Boeing 757. I should have just stuck with my pow, 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 pow for our flight coming in from France. We're up to 70 degrees now at Hartsfield-Jackson. Winds are calm. Skies are overcast. Bananas are welcome. Coming in from Minneapolis, this is Spirit 452, Airbus A320. Somebody knows me well. Checking out that Frontier plane. Where are you, little critter plane? Frontier. Frontier has the cool, fun animal livery. Touching down here, Delta 433 coming from LaGuardia, Airbus A321. inside information, getting the tea from an airport employee. Nate says we don't get 380s anymore, haven't in a couple of years. Do you know why, Nate? Can you tell us? And thanks for popping in. We love airport employees. Delta 394 coming in from Salt Lake City, Airbus A321. Flight 895 to LAX, Airbus A321. Nate says, re the A380s, the international carriers that we get either don't fly them anymore or just don't bring them here. Boo. Though that sounds like a perfectly reasonable explanation. Thanks for giving us the hot tip, Nate. We appreciate it. Nate gets double sunglasses from me in the chat for helping us out with the A380DL. That's down low, not another part of the flight number. Friend. Hello. Frontier 4838 with Clark and Coral, the Reef Sharks livery. Nice, nice. Am I gonna make it in time? Am I gonna make it in time? Skip ahead. That's an Airbus A321. Hurry up, guys. Sing faster. That's how we get perilously close to 30 seconds there. Keith B has entered the chat. Chilly day in Pittsburgh, I say. How chilly is it? Let's find out. Pittsburgh International Airport at 64 degrees right now. cloudy skies. I have never heard that little turn of phrase before, Keith B, but I will take your word for it. That is funny. Touching down, that is Delta 1537 coming in from Minneapolis, Airbus A321. Nate says, Hartsfield doesn't get many passengers 747s anymore. Only Korean Air brings a 747 here. We have seen that flight come through a couple times here on Atlanta Flights Live. We're fans. The big four-engine passenger jets are becoming obsolete. Ooh, look at that pretty twofer. That's what I was just going to ask you, Nate, if the 747 is just too much of a gas guzzler. Touching down now, Delta 2198 coming in from Newark, Boeing 737. Nate, is it Gerald or Jarrell? They both sound nice. Educating us in the chat. Cool, cool. Very much appreciated. I think we get another fun emoji. Let's give you a... I guess this... whatever this thing is. There you go. Drop some emojis in the chats, you guys. Give me some stickers. I love emojis. Hey Chris, I'm glad you're still here. Which Windy app is it? I found two. There's windy.app and windy.com. Which one is the one you like? Aviation and autos. We have a photographer adjacent to the airport, very near the Renaissance Hotel. We have a staff of photographers, but it's usually just one at a time. So at the moment, they are adjacent to airport property. I am not far away in Atlanta, sitting on my butt in my climate-controlled audio booth. But there will come a time in the not-too-distant future where I may pop up near the airport as well. If you're going to ask me what kind of camera, I don't know the answer to that. But I can find out, and if you come back another time, then I'll tell you. This is 2991 Delta, coming in from Little Rock, Boeing 717. if you look underneath the chat on the YouTube channel, there is a whole load of information about Hartsfield-Jackson. Right there at your fingertips, so you don't even have to type in a search for Wikipedia. You know, aviation and autos, I think that has just as much to do with the prevailing winds and weather conditions as anything. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who has the smoother landings? Oh, but now I can't remember what I said the first time, Nate. Jarrell is number 1, Jarrell is number 2. I am in a professional audio studio that is in my house in Atlanta. So I'm hooked into a feed live from the camera, and then we blast it back out to you guys on YouTube. And I don't know that we're going to catch those unless that 1:15 one comes in a little early, because we are going to wrap up here in about a half an hour. That was 1728 rolling by, catching down from Pittsburgh. That was a Boeing 737. Chris, can you just send me a screenshot? I don't know. Hartsfield-Jackson's all right. Southwest 3196 coming in from Denver. Boeing 737. Thought about Continental in a really long time. I definitely flew a few Continental flights out of Newark back in the day. As for the tulip, that is not ringing a bell. I might have to ask the Googles to do an image search for you to remind me what you were talking about. But I like tulips. Nate is working on the ramp between Concourse A and B today as an air marshal for Delta. Maybe I'll wave to the camera. Oh, Nate, we loved having you here. We hope you will come back again soon. Have a good and safe day. This is Delta 2700 coming in from Knoxville, Airbus A319. Hey Chris, if you've got the Windy app handy, will you check the cloud deck for me? It seems like it's not quite as low as it was when we first started. I'm curious. I would like to know. And I could Google it myself, but why Google when I have Krugel? Chris Krugel right here. Okay, I'm asking the Googles about the United Tour. Oh. Huh. I don't know, when did they do away with that? I kind of remember it. There are some calls online for United to bring it back. What's old is new again. This is Delta 352 coming in from Denver. Wheels down. Airbus A321. Thanks, Barracuda. Always a pleasure having you here. Enjoy, I guess, what is your evening in your neck of the woods. And hopefully we'll see you here tomorrow. That was American Airlines. That is American Airlines. 982. Nope. Yeah, 982. Headed to DFW. Airbus A320. This is Delta Connection 4906, headed to Monroe, if you're from Louisiana, or Monroe, if you're not. That's a Mitsubishi CRJ 701, which is perfectly fine, just not as much fun to say. Touching down here, coming in from Windsor Locks, Delta 2069, Boeing 737. Windsor Locks Bradley International Airport sitting at 70 degrees right now. That airport is about halfway between Hartford, Connecticut and Springfield, Mass. Oh, Doro's heading out. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. Thank you, Nate. Here's a little baggage palooza for you here. That was Delta Connection 4069 rolling by, coming in from Roanoke. Keith B., we are the world's busiest airport. And really, right now, not even that busy. I'd say around 10:30. Is it 10:30 when we had the conga line? Like a dozen planes stacked up. And that was just on the northern runways. Southern runways were popping too. We've got about 14 minutes left for our stream today. So, you know, if you've got something you just got to get off your chest, now is the time. And by something, I mean some deeply held belief about airplanes that you've never shared before. If you've been here lurking for an hour or more, you now know that we're very nice here. So pop into the chat and introduce yourself. Let's be friends. This is Delta 2017 coming in from Greenville, Spartanburg, Boeing 717. Just saying. Hello, Landon Greer. Welcome to the chat. We actually talked about this a little earlier with an airport employee. So we have the T. A lot of the airlines who fly in and out of Hartsfield-Jackson just apparently don't use them. And they're just not very common anymore. There is a gate where they can land, but it's been a couple of years since we have had one land in Hartsfield, apparently. Touching down from White Plains, Delta Connection, 3694, in a Mitsubishi CRJ 900LR. Bobby. Hartsfield-Jackson is always busy, but actually, had you been here about 2 hours ago, it was like nose to tail, one departure after another. So it's a little bit slower right now, but either way, we're glad you're here. And we hope you will come back and visit us again. We've got about 10 minutes left here for Atlanta Flights Live on this Thursday, June 22nd. Here's the plan. Weather permitting, tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then we're looking to do a couple of hours on Sunday evening. Stay tuned and turn your notifications on, so as soon as we schedule those, you will know. You can just plan your entire weekend around when I'm going to pop on YouTube and talk about planes. Incoming banana from O'Hare, Spirit 1307, Airbus A319. Nose to tail. You heard it here. Thank you, Bobby. We're happy to be here. It's been a little hit or miss with the weather this week, but we managed to get a few dry hours here so we could stream this morning / early this afternoon. That was a 17-year-old banana, by the way, in case you were wondering. Coming in here, 11:54 from Boston, Airbus A321. Wheels are down. I will need to read up on that, Bobby. I hope not. Competition is good for the consumer. Well, I did see a little Frontier plane hanging around in the back there. I thought I did. I believe that is Cubby. You guys, when I start to recognize the individual animals on the Frontier planes. Oh. Might be time for me to find an additional hobby. Yep, it is Cubby the bear, you guys. Wow. I only know that because we had a Cubby earlier. Probably this Cubby that came in is now getting ready to go back out again. Coming in from LaGuardia, this is Southwest 2787, Boeing 737. Yeah, I don't think we need more monopolies. We don't need more conglomerates. I think we're good. We need more airlines, not less. I'm sure some of you have read about, I don't know if it was a specific airline or a specific kind of plane where they were looking at doing double-decker seating, like a row of seats and then almost like a bleacher, another row of seats over top. So in theory, if you're on the bottom, you're looking at somebody's, like, I don't know, badonk for however long you're on that plane. That does not sound like my idea of a good time. I think that's Cubby coming around the bend right now. Yeah, Keith B. That is a little on the nose right there, for sure. I mean, putting aside the aesthetics, it just seems like from a safety perspective, like how would that even work? Google it, Bobby. The pictures are crazy. Well, they're technically not pictures. I think they're just drawings or renderings or whatever, but still. Touching down, 2268 coming in from Dayton, Boeing 717. Five minutes left for this live edition of Atlanta Flights live. Just said live a bunch. Cubby! Where you going? Frontier 215. Headed to San Jose with Cubby the Bear livery. Airbus A321, 6-year-old plane. Oh, thank you, Marion. It's a pleasure to have you here. You may have noticed that the ladies are few and far between in the chat, so glad you are here. Oh God, Keith B. I mean, I don't doubt that's true, but oh, Kirk. Hey, it's not my idea. I am but a humble host, here to tell you about double-decker seating on airlines. And to play banana phone and pow, 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 pow. you know, the important things in life. Oh, well, I apologize, Marion. I still love you anyway. Thank you, Chris. Now it makes me wonder if I've been saying your name correctly. It's not like Marion or something, is it? LOL. Southwest 3002 from Baltimore. Wheels down for a Boeing 737. I am not rebroadcasting. We are all live. There is a photog at the airport at Hartsfield. I am also in Atlanta. I am in a professional studio that is in my house. But from time to time, I will also be out near the airport. We are a 2-week-old show, so we're finding our footing, figuring out what's best for you guys, our viewers, for us, for humanity. No, Bobby. So I have a live feed directly from the camera coming to me, and then it makes a U-turn with me and goes right back out to YouTube. Oh, Ken. Oh, Ken. You are not wrong. LOL. This is Delta 432 coming in from Cincinnati. Making me laugh. It's a Boeing 737. I mean, there's 100 things, Mark, that I feel would be an issue. Baggage, comfort, safety, eyeballs. Banana split. Headed to Cleveland, Airbus A320. Keith B, who is shooting the video? We have a staff of photographers who shoot for us. One of them is out there now. Their identity is classified. I cannot share that information right now. Michael Eldridge, thank you. We are happy to have you here. The plan is to keep coming to you guys live a few times a week. We're still monkeying with the schedule, the days, the times. Trying to find the best ones that as many people as possible can watch live. But we are bringing today to a close. I'm Jennifer Nittoso. You've been watching Atlanta Flights Live from Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta. I'm Jennifer Nittoso. Thank you so much for being with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Stay safe, and hopefully, weather permitting, I will see you guys tomorrow.